Hey, what's up y'all? Got an unboxing for you today. This is the ANCEL AD310 OBD2 and eobd code reader. Got this on Amazon, and it is a very feature-rich yet very cost-effective price point for this type of device here. So really quick on the specs, it does work on most 1996 and newer OBD2 compliant vehicles, domestic, European, and Asian vehicles. It easily determines the cause of the check engine light, or the MIL. And this does read hard memory, pending, intermittent, and historic codes, and also shows the definition right in the device itself. So that's really cool. Just basically plug this into the port of your car, and you can easily see the codes and also clear the codes once you fix those issues as well. Alright, so your OBD2 port is right up here, this white area. Typically it's located just under the steering wheel, either to the left or to the right. I know that the Hondas are typically over here on the right side, but your connector goes right here into it. So let's go ahead and plug that in now. So it looks like the larger portion faces towards you. So just make sure it's seated all the way in, and then go ahead and start the vehicle. The actual unit can just go ahead and hang down here. Alright, so as you can see here, it does say to turn the ignition key on, and then it says press any key to connect. Alright, so let's go ahead and fire up the engine. The scanner is connected down below, and I'm just going to fire the engine up. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit enter. Here it's reading everything. You can see that there's no check engine light status. There's the engine code, automatic transmission, and as you can see here it says no codes are stored. Any pending codes, you can read those as well. No pending codes. Of course, this car has no errors on it or anything like that. This is a Toyota Highlander, by the way. Go and exit out of there. You can go into this menu. You can also erase codes if there's any that you fix and you want to erase them from showing up. See the live data here. Reading PID. As you can see here are all your diagnostic data, your fuel systems, system 1, system 2, load PCT percentage, 23, ECT, 25, and so on and so forth. Looks like there's a ton of data here that you can see. You can get your RPMs. That's about 1100 per minute. And there's a ton of information that you can gather from this little device here. You can also freeze frame data, IM readiness, vehicle calibration ID, verification number, and go through the protocols. And you get an evap leak test. This is an exit. Not sure if you can make that out, but the screen is backlit. It's got kind of a light blue color, and then the text is kind of a dark gray. So exit out, yes. Here you can also set your settings. Here's your languages. Adjust the contrast, it's at 50% basically right now. You can go even higher. As you can see, it darkens up, and then also lightens up as well on the other side. But I like it where it's at, so let's go ahead and set it back to 51. And also change your units of measure. I'm going to leave it in metric for now, but you can do English and whatnot. Alright, that's all the settings. So this says also read data live stream. It views freeze frame data. IM monitor readiness test retrieves vehicle information like the VIN number. And the supported languages are English, German, French, Spanish, Finnish, Dutch, Russian, and Portuguese. This does support CAN, which is Controller Area Network, and all other current OBD2 protocols. And there is a built-in OBD2 fault code lookup library. So without further ado, let's go ahead and box the unit here. Simple plastic clamshell packaging. Pops open just like so. You get a user manual. I'll go ahead and quickly run through this once I get this unit out here. Set that aside. So here it is. Just one simple unit. There is a flexible cable here, and there is your OBD2 connector. And this does not require any batteries, so it is self-powered by the vehicle itself. Once you plug this in, you'll be able to run through the functions and read your codes. Pretty simple and straightforward. Now there are 4 face buttons here. There is an up, down, enter, and exit button. That's how you're going to be able to cycle through whatever codes you're going to be reading, and then also cycle through any of the functionality that you have, such as resetting the check engine light of your car. But other than that, there is the device itself. Pretty slim, straightforward, removes all the bells and whistles, and just gives you a very, very straightforward and simplistic functionality of that device there. Nice large screen there. It is backlit, so you can be able to read the information in the dark environments. And then yeah, very straightforward buttons, nothing on the sides or the back. Now there is a mini USB port here on the bottom. Now hopefully this port is to update the firmware of the device for future vehicles and it be able to read any future codes. Alright, so here's the simplistic quick user guide. Let's go ahead and look through this really quick. It just has some safety precautions and warnings, some general information. It does kind of give you a really quick diagram of where to plug it in. It's pretty universal across all vehicles. It's located just under the steering wheel, under the instrument panel. Right there on the bottom you'll see the port for it. Sometimes it does have a cover that you need to remove, but usually it's pretty visible in plain sight. And you just go ahead and plug the unit directly into that port. Now there is a quick diagram of the unit here. You get your LCD display, which is backlit 128 by 64 pixel display, and you can also adjust the contrast to your liking. So the enter button confirms selection or an action, exit button cancels the selection or returns to the main menu. You have your up scroll, down scroll button, pretty self-explanatory, and then your OBD2 connector. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That was my unboxing and quick first look of the ANCEL AD310 OBD2 and eobd code reader. If you pick this up on Amazon, go ahead and pop a link in the description below. Go ahead and check it out as soon as you can, because this definitely is one to keep an eye on. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.